Yo, what's up? Just want to record a quick video about something that happened to me in the last couple of days and give you my lesson on it. Because a couple of days ago, I actually made a video that took me maybe 5 minutes to make, right? And it got me $450. Meaning I made a video that was literally so simple, so goofy. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. And it made me $450 by signing a client just off of that one video. And I just found this crazy and I want to share this lesson with you, like what I sort of learned from that. And before I even go into it, let me quickly show that video because it was really just me showing client proof, but you can see it. I didn't put any effort into it. So look at this, okay? Goofy as shit, as you can see. And somehow that video got me a client, which paid me $450 for the 3-month program that I have right now, right? And maybe chances are, if you're watching this in the future, like I maybe have higher prices as well, because right now, obviously my prices are pretty low, but I still found it crazy that I got a $450 deal of this one video. And sort of what I learned from that is that like it doesn't matter how often you show something online, right? So let me quickly walk you through, first of all, how I even got to making that video, right? So really my thought was just making a quick funny video because I didn't really have any ideas at the time, like what should I record right now? Like I was sort of thinking, okay, I could do this video, could be pretty goofy. I don't know if it would work out, but I decided to just post it, And it took me like 5 minutes. I recorded it in a minute and put it into CapCut, put the like little screenshot in there as proof. And yeah, once it got to maybe like the first 1,000 views or something like that, my client that I now signed and that I'm working with actually commented on the video. And before that, like we didn't talk at all. He wasn't even subscribed to me or followed me on IG. And he just commented on the call to action that I did in there, right? So I put the ManyChat automation into the video, basically saying like, hey, comment content for me to show you how to get the same result, right? Because that video was about my client results. And then I will send you over my calendar, whatever, we can talk about it, right? So I commented the word, we booked a call, we talked on the call, and it was literally so short, like shorter than most of my sales calls actually. We just talked a bit about it. I showed him like what's included in the program, and he just fucking bought it, And that's quite the realization for me, that a video with that little effort could like bring me a fucking client. Like how crazy is that? Like imagine if I told this my younger self, who just spent fucking hours outreaching to people, right? Spending hours like searching all the leads and DMing all of them. I can tell you right now, even just from that one experience, bro, yeah, I'm already signing like other clients as well, of course, but this was like one of the like most effortless ways I've signed a client so far. I can tell you, bro, like signing clients is so much better when you create content consistently, right? Like the best ROI you can really have with working on something is actually like personal branding and content, in my opinion, right now, right? So that's sort of what I realized with that. And there's a couple of things that you can take from this that I've noted down right here, which first things first, right? Don't be afraid to get your proof out. Be proud of the proof that you have already, right? If you're working with clients, maybe you're doing like free trials, or maybe you've also like worked with clients already. Don't be afraid to put that proof out, and because it sort of feels like we're boasting with that proof and oh, we're so much better. But bro, you gotta put the proof out. You gotta remind people what you actually have a skill in, right? Otherwise, why should people buy from you if they can't even see if you've actually helped people? And even if you're at a stage where you're just starting, put yourself as the proof, right? Show your own transformation if you haven't had clients already. And then from that, get people to sign up for free, and then get them to pay if you're really at the start right now, And if it's really about that, bro, show your own transformation and be proud of that. And like, don't be afraid to repeat yourself with that even. Like the proof that I showed here in this video, the proof that I showed there was from the same guy that I show proof of so often. And you know why? Because that guy actually implements the advice that I give him. And he actually sees results, right? For example, we've built a new content format for him that was inspired from another creator that he really like felt inspired by, you know? And we built that new content format for him, took a look at what works for this guy, and we implemented it for him, right? And the views are pretty self-explanatory. Maybe I can show you his page right now. Like, he's consistently getting at least 2K views on each one of his videos that follows this format. And even like oftentimes 20K views, 50K views, 100K, 200K, 500K views. Like, I can show you right here. Like, we have a video right here with almost 19 or almost 20K views, right? We have a 12K view video, 60K view video, and so much more. 11K, 65K, and yeah, I'm talking like it's my results, but it's actually him obviously recording the videos. But we actually came up together with this new format, and yeah, we got the 600K right here, which was a pretty good video, and obviously this one, which also blew up quite a lot, was also very controversial. But yeah, that's basically what we've done for him, right? And I have shown his results so often already. Like, I am not afraid to share results more often. And that's something that I've realized. You gotta remind people of the results that you've gotten people. You gotta remind people what your mission is. You gotta remind people of everything, right? Because they're not only subscribed to you on like Instagram, they're subscribed to so many people, hundreds, thousands of people sometimes, right? And if you don't remind them, if you don't put yourself out there more often and show them your proof, even if it's from the same guy often, like, people won't see that. They need to be reminded. They need to see your face in association with like the success more often, if that makes sense, you know? And that's sort of something that I realized with that video. I could have just said like, and I even had thought before posting the video, I could have just said, well, I'm not gonna post the video because it's like, I've already shown his proof often enough, like, why should I do that? But I just did it, you know? So without much talking, let me get to the second point that I actually got noted down here, which is focus on call to actions. With this being said, like, don't make your whole page just about call to actions, because no one wants to follow a guy who's just about selling, right? But include your call to actions in a smart way. There's a cool concept that goes like jab, right hook. Meaning, you provide value, build the trust, and then you do the right hook. Like, this is a boxing analogy, obviously, right? You do the right hook, meaning you do a call to action. And sales is basically always about, like, first of all, just building trust, and then like asking for something. Like, I've been in this space for a while now. I've been running an agency a couple of years ago, or let me not say a couple of years ago. I started an agency a couple of years ago, right? Now I switched to my mentorship thing that I'm doing right now, which is, by the way, going way better if you haven't seen that already. But yeah, I basically switched from an agency to this mentorship thing, right? So I have been on many sales calls, have been talking to many people. I've even talked to a guy today who wanted to know more about the program, and he actually told me like, yeah, I mean, I've already seen so much content of you, like, I feel like we have a relationship here already, like, we trust each other already. And it was kind of like me realizing, oh, yeah, that's actually it. Like, people do want to build trust with you, you know? And that's something that I realized. Like, you gotta do this, like, jab, right hook, right? And when you do these call to actions, just do them with ManyChat, okay? So if you're posting on IG, if you're posting Reels, use ManyChat and build an automation there. Meaning, you're gonna choose the automation where people can comment something, and then you basically send them a DM automatically. By the way, ManyChat is free. You can use it for free for, I don't know, the first 1,000 leads that reply to you. So it's pretty damn neat. So use the free version just when you're starting, you know. And it's something that I will definitely invest in as soon as like my free trial runs out or something like that. But like, do this automation, right? Let people comment something that is like specific to your niche, right? I'm all about content and like contentpreneurship. So my word that they comment is content. That's it, right? For you, if you're into fitness, this could be something like gains. That's something like Harry uses, for example. Or I don't know, muscle transformation, like something easy, right? Don't make it too complicated. But in that sense, just build that automation, bro, and build it in some videos, right? You could make a whole video about a call to action, meaning like the proof that I showed in that video. It was really just about the call to action that I did there, right? That was an example of a right hook video. All the videos before that, like I can show you, they don't really have call to actions in them, right? So you can see, you see this video, right? This is the one that was basically the right hook. But this one didn't have a call to action. This one didn't have a call to action. This one didn't have a call to action. This one didn't have a call to action, right? So it's really about balancing the call to actions with the actual value that you're giving away, or even combining the two in the same video, if that makes sense, right? So then the last thing that I learned from this is that you, like, this sounds corny, right? But you never know what your next video will do. You never know if your next video is going to be the one. And I know this sounds like this corny motivation from TikTok that you see all the time, like your next move could be the one that makes you a millionaire or whatever. But it's actually true, right? Like your next video could be the one that actually goes viral. The next video could be the one that gets you the next client or your first client even, right? If you're just starting with this. And it's crazy to think about this. Like the mindset you sort of gotta have with this is that if you knew that you had to post like 100 videos and you're like, let's say video number 300 was going to be the one that got you viral and get you a lot of followers and even like, let's say 3 clients, for example, how fast would you want to go through the 100 that is still missing, right? So you got to think of it like that. You got to take action with speed. Speed is a key here. So we basically want to make sure to put quantity over quality, especially when we're starting out with content. You can see that my content right now is basically all about like efficient content. Let me show you, right? So you can see right here, all of this content is super simply edited, right? And maybe you can see the views attached to that. Obviously, a couple of videos still flop, right? But I have a couple of videos who have like 4,000 views, another one 4,000 right here, and we got one at 9,000, 2.8k, and even just this one with 36k. And when we now scroll down, you can see that my videos were even more edited back then, right? So you can see, let me go to the old era. Let me scroll down a bit. So you can see this, for example, right? We have videos with like a lot of effort. Like I think I spent hours on this video. I can already tell from the title right here. Like, listen, take a look, you know? I spent like hours editing this video, right? Guess how many fucking views it got? 450. Let me show you one of my best videos, which also flopped, right? This one. Like one of my best edited videos that I've ever made, you know? And it's crazy because that video also fucking flopped. Like I really spent a fucking like half a day planning and editing and recording that video, you know? And it flopped. And most of my videos now are really just about quantity more than quality, because I personally believe, first of all, social media is moving so much more into a personal... I can't speak, motherfucker. Okay, like social media is moving so much more into a personal direction where people want to connect with people, right? They don't want to see this whole polished content anymore. They are sick and tired of the like Mr. Beast method or whatever. Obviously, if you're doing entertainment content, bro, put some edits in there, because in the end, the people that are trying to watch you, they are brain rotted, right? But if you're trying to do actual value, okay, my bad, my phone just died. I didn't actually have enough storage for some reason. But as you can see, bro, this is like an example of it. I could have just stopped this video. I could have just said, oh, the video is fucking ruined. Like, oh, it's not a one-take video. I won't post this. But in the end, it's really about the value. It's so much more about putting the quality of value over the quality of editing, right? And I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck, because these videos are really just about putting value out and not just making them look nice, if that makes sense, you know? And yeah, that's basically the last lesson that I sort of wanted to show you with this, because I actually just want to make you realize, like, the spray and pray method is real. I made a video about this like today, I think. Yeah, if you're really at the start, bro, focus more on quantity. Put out 3 videos. I challenge you to do 5 videos a day, even, right? Get comfortable in front of the camera, talk to it, and really just do content more in that way instead of spending hours editing. Because I can tell you right now, editing shouldn't be the main focus, right? And I noticed that myself with my videos. I make like insane videos, insane production, and they got 450 views. Bullshit. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, that's not the meta, bro. But nah, just to let you know, man, just ending this, I'm telling you, like, your next video could be the one. Your next video could be the one that gets you that client. The next video could be that one that makes your parents realize, oh, he's not just talking crap. This internet thing is actually real. And I want that for you, okay? So if you're down to learn more about content creation, especially if you're a beginner and you want to like skip my mistakes, because that is my mission right now. I help beginner entrepreneurs skip all of my mistakes that I've made through the 2.5 years that I've been creating content, and just like get to a point where they can build a personal brand that they can then also monetize, like I'm right now doing. And the best thing is, bro, I'm just starting this shit. I'm right now just going up, you know? So I'm growing with you, and I'm excited to like have talks with you guys and see who I can help. So if you're down to work together, or at least learn more about how we could work together, then you can go down into the description. I have a link there, and you can book a call with me. No pressure, like I don't like to pressure anyone to a sale or something like that if it's like not even a fit, right? I'm just working off logical decisions. So if you want to book a chat, want to know more about the program, or even like join it, right? Like the other guy did, who basically just paid me 450 just off of one short video, which was crazy. I don't expect that from you, right? But if you want to have a chat, bro, just go down. The link should be there, and I'll see you there, bro. Peace.